Secretary of State, 1 minute and 30. Lieutenant Governor, 1 minute and 30. And the Governor with 2 minutes. So, next
counties that have it already.
Our party platform.
What counties that have it?
Order, guys, listen up. This is our nationalist party platform. It is a guideline for what our nationalist party stands for. It does not mean that every candidate needs to follow this word for word. It is a broad guideline for what each party represents. Each candidate is welcome and is welcome to make their own slogans and add on to this party platform. So our party platform stands on 4 pillars. Number 1 is firm cooperation. Number 2, mutual respect. 3 is unyielding commitment. And 4 is community advancement, which means after Bad Boys Day, we want to continue the community that we have brought together this year at Bad Boys Day and continue on further throughout our lives.
Look at my back, he's 20. Holy shit. That is so strong.
In addition to that, we also would like to add on a school of instruction, especially for executives. We have public speaking, which helps with public speaking and leadership, but there is not a school especially designed for executives, and I think that would help greatly, and that is what our party caucus decided earlier today. Also, party transparency and increased communication through social media. So with that being said, we are now going to move on to speeches.
I might just wait and count this
and first up, the Supreme Court nominees. So everyone who is running for Supreme Court can line up at the stairs and wrap around through the wall because there is so many. Don't stand in front of the podium.
We made $100 trillion. I think we beat the Feds.
Again, each Supreme Court justice, you were going to have 1 minute to speak. 1 minute. And to all hands, remember to keep it short, sweet, to the point. We do have a lot to get through, but you do have the max time.
Mr. Chairman, you have a question.
Yeah.
Did the speeches start on our start or your start?
On your start.
All right, so we just start on your start.
Yep.
Thank you.
Do you want me to time? Do you want me to time? Can you? Yeah.
Ready to start, I believe. So the first candidate come up to the stage, please.
Hello, fellow members of the Nationalist Party. My name, Carson Schneider. Now, I'm not going to step up to this podium and lecture you on why you should vote for me. Instead, I simply ask for the next 30 seconds of your attention. Now, I can't honestly come up here and tell you that I'm the best or that I'm the perfect candidate, nor should I. It is my duty as nominee for Supreme Court Justice to be completely honest and unbiased with everyone. That includes myself. And that is my resolution. Complete and total honesty and transparency. I will honor all of your rights. I will respect each and every one of you as citizens of Badger Boys State. And finally, I will uphold total honesty as Justice of the State Supreme Court. These are my promises: honor, respect, and honesty. Please consider me for Supreme Court. Carson Schneider. I'll be your fighter.
Good evening, my fellow nationalists. My name is Ben Schrader, and tonight I'm here to ask all of you to select me as one of the 7 nominees for Supreme Court Justice. Now, as we all know, the role of judge is meant to be a nonpartisan one in our government. However, as a Supreme Court Justice, I will strive to bring the nationalist values that we have implemented in my city and county to the courtroom. Values like integrity, fairness, equality, and justice for all. The values of nationalism are the best for our Supreme Court, and having been a key factor in establishing these values in my city, I know that I will be able to bring them to the Supreme Court. A vote for Ben Schrader is a vote for fairness. A vote for Ben Schrader is a vote for integrity. A vote for Ben Schrader is a vote for equality. And most importantly, remember that we are all men, so let's vote Ben.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Hello, everyone. I'm Connor Smith, hailing from the good city of Ross. I am running for the position of Supreme Court Justice. Since we are all equally qualified for this position, I'm not going to make a list of my credentials or accolades because I'm no better than any of you. And that's the job of the Supreme Court Justice, to be fair and impartial with everyone who comes before the court. I think it's important to use the Constitution as a tool to arrive at fair and just decisions in the courtroom. As all justices should, I'm completely prepared to work efficiently with both sides of the aisle and make constitutionally based decisions while putting partisan politics aside. In addition to this, I have always been fascinated by the judicial system and how it works. My mother was a clerical assistant for the DA of Douglas County and has influenced me to study law in school. So I'd just like to point out that I'm the best chance you have at real justice in this state. So vote for Connor. Ginge for justice.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Gentlemen of the great nationalist party, I'm going to tell you I am the perfect candidate for this job. I do have the credentials to be a Supreme Court Justice. Also, I was on Judge Judy, so I know how the courtroom works. And I'm not going to lie to you, I really like the Constitution. I know all the laws, you can quiz me on them, I'll know them. I will also always cooperate with you and listen to what you have to say. So let's be honest. You don't care what I know. You want to know that I care. Thank you.
I'd say I'm a pretty chill guy, which is important in the courtroom. When things get heated, I'll smooth it out like a nice cube of ice, which could really help right now with the heat. Oh, that's terrible to say. Anyways, I run on a party platform called, my own personal party, the Michael Jankowski Party. I run on a platform of fairness, equality, and fun. Because let's be honest, all bad boy staters, we just want to have fun. and that's what I'm about. So if you want fun, vote Mike Jankowski for Supreme Court Justice. Thank you very much.
So whatever you want.
Hello, Nationalist Party. I'm Josh Kraft. I got a couple things I wanted to say, but I'm going to keep it short and just tell you the main things that I want you to hear. And those things are that when if I get elected as Supreme Court Justice, I will treat everyone with equality, and I will make sure that the laws are upheld. And that's really what the Supreme Court Justices are supposed to do. And I would like to serve on the Supreme Court because I feel like it's the most powerful branch of the government. And just remember, take a job for justice so it all doesn't fall.
Good evening, fellow delegates. My name is Ethan Wise, and I am the mayor of Davidson in Dodge County. I come from a small school, roughly 28 kids in my class. With such a close environment, it affects everyone when there's a dispute. So I've dedicated myself to being a peer mediator. Now, a quote from my history teacher. Life is a fishbowl. If you crack in the water, it's awful for everyone. I want to make sure the crap stays out of the water. Finally, I just want to thank all those guys that gave me the opportunity to get up here and speak by giving me their stickers. I really appreciate that. So choose wisely and vote Ethan Wise for a just and fair seat in the Supreme Court.
Hi guys, my name is Jordan Marshall, and I'm from Davidson City in Dodge. And the sole purpose of a justice is to interpret the law and see that the Constitution is applied in the way that it should be. This position has nothing to do with one's ability to lead a party, nor does it have anything to do with the knowledge of parliamentary procedure. It has everything to do with fair interpretation of the law. And what makes me a better candidate than any of these guys? Nothing. None of us has attended real law school, and every single one of us will tell you that we're honest and fair. The truth is, I promise to represent the ideals of both my party and the ideals of myself, in a way that will make the citizens of the state proud. But whoever does represent this great party will make a fine justice of the Supreme Court. My name is Jordan Marshall. Thank you.
My name is Dave Nugent, and I believe that I would be the best choice for Supreme Court Justice. I not only have experience judging in my local municipal court, but I have also been judging each and every one of you since the moment I got here. I'd like to think that I'm a pretty good judge of character, and my character is just great. My nickname in my local school is Dave Supreme Court Justice Nugent, so there's that. My last name, in case you didn't catch it, is Nugent. That means I have Ted Nugent's blood in my veins. This fact even scares me at times, but I believe it shows how strong I am capable of being. I am also very fair and stuff, but more importantly, I am very brave. Very, very brave. And I will fight to protect our Constitution, no matter the cost. Dave, the Brave Nugent, is actually my nickname in my local high school. Vote for Dave, please. city, what county I'm from, but that doesn't really matter. Like all of you, I'm from the great state of Badger, and I want what's best for our state. I recognize that my job is to settle decisions which have not been adequately decided on by the lower courts. I promise to uphold the Constitution of Badger Boy State in its entirety, not yielding to any favoritism or biases. A great quote by a former Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States, Oliver Wendell Holmes, is, "I find the great thing in this world is not so much where we stand, but in what direction the air would be. And as a member of your Supreme Court, I will move us in the right direction." Oliver Wendell, Supreme Court Justice. Thank you.
1, 2, 3!
As others of you may know me as Badass Bullfighting Romeo, because I fight bulls. I'm running for Justice of the Supreme Court. Justices have to be unbiased and fair. I possess both of these qualities. I fight many bulls, but I want to talk to you about one in particular bull. I hate him and he hates me. It's not complicated. One day, he got sick. Despite how much I hate him, despite how many times he's tried to kill me, I saved his life and nurtured him back to health. Helping someone or something despite him trying to kill you is the most unbiased and fair thing, is one of the most unbiased and fair things to do, and that is why you should vote me, Giant Lean Bermeo, or Badass Bullfighting Bermeo, for Justice of the Supreme Court. Giant Bermeo.
Order. Oh, man.
Good evening, Nationalist Party. My name is Tyler Quigley, and I am running for a Supreme Court Justice. Now, justice takes honesty, it takes common sense, and it takes non-bias. Justice is equal, all right? Justice is equal no matter who you are. It's also logical. Now, you can't have ridiculous emotions getting in the way of your decisions as a judge. Now, I have talked to a bunch of these candidates, and they're all wonderful people. However, they all have one fatal flaw that I do not. All right? Well, now listen to me, all right? Just hear me out, okay? They all have wonderful, generous souls. They let their souls and their emotions get in the way of justice. I don't have that problem.
My name is Zach White, and I'm running for Supreme Court Justice. On my first day at Badger Boy State, I felt a lot of things: fear, distance, alone. I can say now that I'm not afraid. You have all welcomed me with open arms, hearts, and minds. It is because of this that I want to represent you. It is because of this that I want to treat you all equally. It is because of this that I have come up with a new title for the Supreme Court if I were to be elected. I would be Zachary Scott White, the Tool. I want to be the tool because the tool is made for and by the people. I want to be your representative, your people, or your person. Thank you all, my fellow and beautiful citizens. I am Zach Way. I am running for Supreme Court Justice. Thank you very much.
Unbiased, cooperative, knowledgeable, and qualified. These are the traits that define a Supreme Court justice. I, Logan Martin, stand before you today and believe that I am this candidate. I'm running for this not because it is easy, but because it is hard. We've heard a bit about myself. I'm a paralegal, lawyer's assistant, 3 years as a Mile UN member, knowledgeable in Parley Pro, mayor of Bloomington, and work well with others. I'm truly passionate about this position and hope you'll vote for me as Supreme Court Justice. I don't have a slogan for you today, so vote for Logan.
Hello, Nationalist Party members. I'm Alex King. I wear the name like a crown. I'm a member of Dodge County over there. Oh, I see how it is. Come on. We've all heard the credentials these past few days. There are 4.0s, high activity involvement, the list goes on. I would rather you all understand what I am capable of in such position as justice. In such a position, I will fairly hear both arguments and refutations. I will represent the nationalists as a strong opposing justice to those darn federalists. I am Alex King, and I will stand for all that is right as I rule over the Supreme Court.
1, 2, 3!
Hi, from Cameron County, I'm Sawyer Whitney, aka Sawyer the Lawyer. I'm here to tell you that the challenges we face today are indeed challenging, but we will face them today. So, if you like order, vote Sawyer the Lawyer. If you like justice, vote Sawyer the Lawyer. If you like America, vote Sawyer the Lawyer. For a fair, hardworking, and in the words of one of my peers, a pretty rad dude, for justice of the Supreme Court, vote Sawyer.
You guys try to keep talking in between candidates then.
Good luck. Minutes, everyone.
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Blake Drew, and I hail from the county of McCarthy, the county of Cameron. To quote the great President Abraham Lincoln, a house divided against itself cannot stand. I believe these words are very applicable to Bad Boy State, as divisions are very prevalent throughout, whether they be between cities, counties, or even parties. However, as Supreme Court Justice, I would stand for unity, bound by the ties of impartial law. Regardless of who is testifying, I will base decisions off of evidence and the law above all else. I see myself as an honest, trustworthy, unbiased person who will judge fairly and lawfully in court, while still upholding the platform and moral pillars of our party, and without letting emotions get in the way. Again, my name is Blake Root, and I would like to ask you to not make a mistake and vote for Blake. Thank you.
1, 2, 3!
Hello.
My name is Donovan Yang, and I stand for what's right. No matter the issue or conflict, you can rely your trust in me. I will provide substantial efforts to bring light to all appeal cases. My particular open-minded understanding of all argument is what sets me apart as an individual, is what's needed to solve solutions, and what's needed above all to be Supreme Justice of Court. Citizens of Bachelor State, we need a hero. When you look at me, you will see a hero inside of me. Thank you, and thank you. I am Donovan Yang, and I belong on Justice of Supreme Court.
That being said, I feel that being nonpartisan is of the utmost importance in the Supreme Court, and if chosen, I promise to uphold this essential component. As well as being nonpartisan, I think that I'm a strong candidate for this position. I spent a week in Madison this February learning about the Wisconsin state government through the State Senate Scholar Program, and through meeting the Supreme Court, I have definitely acquired knowledge of judiciary responsibilities. So overall, I'd be very honored to be a candidate for the representative of the Supreme Court, and thanks, and remember to vote for Dakota.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Hello, I'm Aaron Bird from Thompson, of Powell County. Although you may find other guys like me, I don't think you can find someone with my passion for justice, the law, and fairness for all. I believe no matter what town or county in which you reside, you deserve a fair and unbiased trial. I leave you with this thought from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Law and order exist for the purpose of establishing justice, and when they fail in this purpose, they become the dangerous structured dams that block the flow of social progress. With that being said, let's progress the Nationalist Party and the great state of Badger. Don't be a dick. Vote for Eric!
Hi, I'm Jackson Healy, and through much of my life, I've been telling people that's not fair, usually when someone's got more food than me at dinner. But as I've grown older, I've learned that, in fact, the only response I'll get to that is, life's not fair. Luckily, our justice system allows us to make life a little bit more fair through the laws that we pass, and that the judges uphold. It would be my privilege and honor to serve as a Supreme Court Justice for you, and I would do my absolute best to make your life a little more fair. So just remember, if you want just action, vote Jackson. Jackson Healy.
Hello, my fellow nationalists. I'm Brady, and I'm from the county of Durkee. I will hear all of your cases equally and fairly for every single one of you in this state. guys are my #1 priority, and I will put my heart and soul into this position. I am good for fighting for what I believe in, and I will do the same for all of you as my people I serve. So vote for me.
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Zachary Blodgett. I would like to draw attention to the plain and simple fact that it takes wisdom and decision-making abilities to make proper judgments. I know that each and every one of you are the best and brightest of this state, and that you all possess great minds. I strongly advocate that each and every one of you take the time to vote for me as one of the 7 primaries for the office of Justice of the Supreme Court. Justice is often portrayed as a blindfolded person holding in one hand the sword and in the other balance and scales. I ask for the opportunity to put on the blindfold of impartialness, to weigh the scales and to wield the double-edged sword of symbolizing reason and justice. I am Zach, and I've got your back. Thank you.
1, 2, 3!
Hello, my name is Chase Yu, and I am a candidate for you. Why, you may ask? It's because I'm not biased. I'm friends with everyone, and I'd like to become friends with even more of you. That won't taint my judgment. I will still be fair and equal to everyone. I like to be fair and equal, and I can do that because I'm a strong, confident person. For a judge, you need to have confidence. Confidence to keep order in the courtroom, and confidence to make the right decision even when it might not be easy. So vote for me, because there's no need to chase another candidate because I'm right here. Thank you.
My name is Shane Welter, and my credentials and qualifications are I'm doing this because I don't want to be the person to tell you who I am. You are the people to decide who am I. My credentials will mean nothing to me if you don't know who I am. The reason I'm running for the state of Supreme Court Justice, I'm confident that I will do everything in my human power to get the job done. I'm here like the rest of you are. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to learn. And also, myself, I want to do everything I can to make this experience fun for me and fun for you. And remember, your vote matters. And all aboard the shame train!
Hi, my name is William Payton, and some kids call me A-Man, but I choose for Wolf. I'm from the city of Blaine in Cameron County, and I'm running for justice on the Supreme Court. I live in a small town called Kohler, but I go to school in Sheboygan. You may not know where Kohler is in relation to this great state, but there's one way I can show you. Every time you go take a dump in the toilet or piss in the urinal, look right there and you'll see Kohler, and that's where I'm from. I met a lot of lawyers, and I got to meet the lawyers that defended Jeffrey Dahmer. And my dad's best friend is president of the Illinois Trial Lawyers Association. So, I mean, I'll be pretty fair with you guys. And to end the speech, I have one of my favorite quotes from a great civil rights leader, Rosa Parks, as she once said, "No." Vote for the Justice of the Supreme Court.
Badger Boys State. My name is Mike Bellman, Big Mike. I'm asking for your vote for State Supreme Court Justice. I'm a perfect fit for this position. I'm a stud, academically. With my enrollment in the law school, my time spent in business law and ethics in state DECA, and my time in AP classes in high school, such as AP U.S. Government and Politics and AP U.S. History, I have gained the skills necessary for this position. Also, I can judge. Frankly, I have been judging ever since I got here on Saturday. So, I think you've heard my qualifications. Without further ado, knock knock, nationalists. Interrupting candidate.
Hands up.
Oh?
Yep.
Crud. Okay.
This one.
Mike Bellman, State Supreme Court Justice.
Hello, I am Ryan Ricker, and I have been nominated to be one of the Supreme Court Justice candidates for the Nationalist Party. If chosen for this position, my job will be to hear and properly judge all arguments at the state level trials. To do this correctly, one must have a clear understanding of all past laws, to be intellectually capable, decisive, and above all, fair. I believe that I am the most qualified because I personally attest that I have read the Constitution and statutes of Badger Boys State in detail and would apply them well in whatever case is presented at the court. Also, I take great pride in exacting my best judgment in every decision I make. This careful thoughtfulness is exactly what every member of the Supreme Court needs, and I hope that you trust in my potential as Supreme Court Justice candidate for the Nationalist Party. My name is Ryan Ricker. Thank you.
Wow, what a good-looking crowd. And able to withstand over 30 of the same speech of Supreme Court Justice. You know, that's an achievement in itself. Give yourself a moment of applause for that. Now, I'm a different opinion. And you know, most of my running mates have said, you know, credentials don't matter. But the fact of the matter is that you can't really wear a hat if you don't have a head. And under my hat, I have second state mock trial experience, and I was a TA for practical law class, and I didn't feel that just that makes me the most qualified person for the job, on top of my own personal credo of justice across the counties of Badger Boys. Now, that's not just a credo for me, it's also an acronym. You put the first letters of each of the words in that credo, it spells Jacob. And with the experience as my sword, the integrity as my shield, I am your white knight of justice. Thank you.
Let's keep this quick. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing the same thing over and over again. So I'll just let you shit off the bat. I'm Matt Rudd from Carpenter County. Better see you guys on the sign. We're required to by the county laws. I'm not here to boast about my accolades or shoot out a lame slogan like "Don't be stuck in the mud, vote for Matt Rudd." I'm not here to bore you with some long speech that we've already heard. And I'm not here to simply speak from reading off the list because that's not the kind of person I am. I'm just an average guy like you. I don't do mock trial. I don't have appearance as a judge. But the Supreme Court is not a system of government, and I believe that it's very important to be non-biased. I'm very good at listening to both sides, and I would do what's not best for necessarily a certain party, but what's best for the people. So I lied to you guys. I'm still going to drop the lame slogan again. Don't be stuck in the mud. Vote for Matt Rudd.
It's an honor for me to be up here to speak to all of you. Thank you for your time. Briefly, I will go over my credentials for Supreme Court Justice. I'm involved in mock trial at my school, and as a result, I've been in courts and around a lot of judges. I've also seen the Wisconsin State Supreme Court, as well as the U.S. Supreme Court in action and in person, so I understand how all levels of courts work. If elected to the Supreme Court, I will interpret the laws as they are written. I will not put my opinion into the laws of the case. I will also only judge off the facts presented, so that each ruling is unbiased and just. The last thing I'd like to talk to you about is justice, one of the most important words to any American. It is through justice that we preserve the freedom that we are also graciously blessed. I pledge to uphold justice for all in the courtroom, just as we all do when we say the Pledge of Allegiance, and we end it with "and justice for all." So I implore you all to hunt for justice and vote for Hunter Vanessa. Thank you.
Hey guys, my name is Sam Michio, and I'm from Powell, and I guess I'm going to run for Supreme Court Justice. I'm going to start off by, get rid of these notes, because you don't deserve these notes, you deserve the real me. And I'm going to start off, I've lived justice my whole life, on the playground, I mediate arguments, I got an A+ AP government in school, I followed that up with an independent study, followed a lawyer, and a forensics linguist. I know the workings of a courtroom and the components that go into a successful trial. I am unbiased, I am truthful, and I will always fight for what's right. Now, I'm going to just leave you with one more thing. If you put me in the chair, you will see a judge. That is truly fair. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Good evening, fellow citizens and fellow nominees. Thank you to all of those who gave me their very limited number of Supreme Court Justices stickers, and for listening to me right now to all of these people. Voting for me means voting for honesty, equality, and above all, justice. And for those of you who have heard this quote many times before, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it once again, but in the words of rapper 2 Chainz, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Gentlemen, create a new, just future with me, Patrick McClendon. Thank you very much.
We're all sick of justice speeches, so I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I probably shouldn't be here. I don't have as many credentials as some people, and that is qualified. I barely even campaigned. I just said the word Supreme Court Justice, and 35 of you threw stickers at me. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we don't need another politician up here telling you he should be the next justice. We just need me up here saying I can be the next justice. And now I need a slogan, so my justice is innate. Vote Nate Swenson. Except it'll be Nathan on the ballot, so my justice is in Nathan.
Ready? Bad boys, do you want justice? Well, my name is Justin Damax, a.k.a. Sharkbite, a.k.a. the Bearded Wonder, a.k.a. Wolverine, and I am running for Supreme Court Justice. As Justice, I will uphold the Badger Boys Constitution and judge with a fair yet iron fist.
Alright, so my name is Justin Demet, and please remember to vote Justin on election day. And if you elect me for justice, I can guarantee that justice will be served. And I'm going to end by paraphrasing my personal idol, Neil Patrick Harris, and say that I can make the Boys Magic State legendary. Gentlemen, my name is Roman Schlingan, and like all the other delegates, I am running for justice of the Supreme Court. Others speaking today may say that they're, not the best candidate, but they still have reasons for you to vote for them. Well, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that I am the best candidate for this position. Sure, now I can give you my credentials, say that I'm president of this, captain of that, and mock trial, and so on. Instead of telling you that, I'm going to tell you my future. As judge of this 51st state, I promise that I will not voice my opinion. Yeah, you heard that right. I will not voice my opinion. Instead, I will voice yours. So by now, you've heard way too many speeches, and you're probably getting sick of mine too. So I'll finish this up quick. I promise to be the best justice of the Supreme Court this bad boy state has ever seen. So in conclusion, my name is Roman, and I've been cracking down on criminals since my empire began. Thank you. Basically, my platform for this is I want to justify, everybody, no matter where you came from the smallest cities to the largest. I wish to get equal representation, equal voice, and I think that's it. I don't have a catchy slogan, I don't have a nickname, so just look for Jonas Brecky when you vote for justice.
Alright, now we're going to the Supreme Court nominees and move on to superintendent. Okay. And we're going to move on to superintendent of public instruction and attorney general at the same time. So all superintendent of public instruction candidates can come to the front, and attorney general candidates can line up behind them.
The one that charges. This one is a minute.
The superintendent will have 1 minute and 15 seconds, and the attorney general candidate will have 1 minute and 30 seconds.
I'm your governor from the town of Farwell in Walker County. Now, most speeches thus far have begun with a list of credentials. What if I told you I had no credentials? What if I told you that I'm just an ordinary guy? Do you stop listening? The truth is that every position here requires basic skills. This particular job entails that I assist with creating a survey at the end of the week. Anyone here is capable of doing this. So why me? This week, I have been transformed. And these are the type of people who should be on the state executive board. It isn't about being experienced in education. It isn't about creating a stable economy in 2 days. It is about trying new things. It is about unlocking your potential for the first time in your life. It is about being a true Badger Boys Stater. I'm going to represent you, and I'm going to represent Badger Boys State 2014. Vote Mark Miller for Superintendent of Public Instruction.
Hi, I'm Christian Ryan, and I'm running for Superintendent of Public Instruction. What is Superintendent of Public Instruction? Well, not a lot of people know, do they? As Superintendent of Public Instruction, not only will I create a survey at the end of the week, but also, as outlined in the manual, I will assist and advise the Governor and the Senate to make sure that all Badger Boy Staters are having fun! What does that sound? I think I'll wrap it up. Thank you. I'm Christian Ryan.
Alright, you guys, hi, my name is Joseph Harrington, and I'm looking to run for Superintendent of Public Instruction. Some background information on me. I come from a rough part of Badger Boys State. I'm living in a board house right now, all the way in Carpenter County. I read the description of this office, and one of the duties that Superintendent of Public Instruction has is he makes budget recommendations for the governor's office. If there's one thing that this state needs as an improvement in education that I think I can fulfill, I would say that we need to cut the eggs from breakfast from just straight out of the budget. Because we need food that boosts our brains. That could easily substitute any sort of egg that they're throwing at us if it's every day for breakfast. Am I right? I'm Joseph Harrington, and I'm running for Superintendent of Public Instruction. Thank you.
Greetings, fellow Badger Boy Staters. I, Mark Herman, am currently pursuing obtaining your vote for candidacy for Superintendent of Public Instruction, also known as State Superintendent. As Superintendent of Public Instruction, I will oversee the state funding for schools, making sure it is evenly distributed to ensure education fairness for all. In addition, I will make it a great goal of mine to keep in direct contact with our governor in order to recommend education budget policy. Another job of the superintendent is to conduct an investigation to seek opinions of us Badger Boy Staters about this program. I will make sure this goes smoothly and all opinions are considered to make the future Badger Boy Staters enjoy their experience as much as we did. Education in today's time is of the utmost importance. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. Help me change our world here at Badger Boy State. Mark the battle with Mark Herman for State Superintendent of Public Instruction. Thank you.
Thanks for having me here, guys. My name is Aaron Riley, and I reside in Walker County in the city of Barstow, Illinois. If you want to read over what this position entails, it is on page 61 of your manual. I know most of you do not understand what it is, but I'm here to tell you what it requires. It requires leadership, smart policy making, and fiscal responsibility. For leadership, I have been the leader of Barstow's Finance Committee. I am the city treasurer there. I am the county chair for our state delegation, and I am a tennis team captain. For smart policy, I had to recommend the budget to to our board. And for fiscal responsibility, I am the city treasurer, so I've been making recommendations what we need to spend on things. Thank you. I am Aaron Riley.
Hello, my name is Maximiliano Jacinto, and well, I'm running for superintendent of public instruction. Unlike many of you, I was not born in this state, and unlike even more, I wasn't even born in this country. But without any doubt, I can stand here before you and tell you Wisconsin is my home. I came here as a child with my family for just one thing, education. We came here for the education that only Wisconsin can bring. Wisconsin, my home, our home. A place that has raised me well enough to come here before you at Badger Boy State with all of you. I tell you this and hope you understand how much education and as well as this experience means to me personally. I, Maximiliano Jacinto, humbly ask for your vote as Superintendent of Instruction for the Nationalist Party of Badger Boy State 2014. I guarantee you nothing less than my absolute best in this position and hope you may put your faith in me, Maximiliano Jacinto, or not as good.
Hello. I am Calvin Kahn, proudly representing Randall City and Howe County. Well, first order of business, I'd like to tell you that I'm from Calvin Kahn, and I put the com in competent. Now, honestly, I've been looking at this place and the job of the superintendent of public instruction, and they don't have a lot of responsibilities, mainly in, advising on the financial budget and, other stuff. But I think there's one thing that this great state of Badger Boys needs more than anything else. Ice cream. After a long, hot day of working, playing, running around and campaigning, supper should definitely hold ice cream as a dinner meal. I mean, that is a staple of every American's diet. Now, I want to tell you that education is also important to me, and that I, Calvin Kahn, pledge to stomp out illiteracy in the children that we have here on campus. And in conclusion, as the superintendent of public instruction, I'll learn you good. Thank you, Calvin Kahn.
Before we start, we're having our Attorney General. And we have a stage treasurer nominee up.
There we go. Where's Passford at? Passford?
Order.
Hello, gentlemen. My name is Alex Stroud. I hail from the humble city of Ashford in Mitchell County, where I am both city attorney and district attorney for those jurisdictions respectively. Tonight, as I'm sure you may have guessed, we are the best of the best after all. I am here to run for Attorney General. At this time, I will not be listing my accolades, as it would be a waste of time. I assure you there are many, and I am very well qualified. Instead, I would like to address my plans for the future. I will legally advise all state officials to the best of my ability. I will represent this great state in any manner required in court of law. I will assist all county attorneys with prosecution, and we will prosper. Thanks to those whose nominations got me here, and thank you, gentlemen, for listening. Vote for justice. Vote for Alex Stroud.
1, 2, 3.
represent our state. Like many of you, I'm in many clubs, student council, DECA, NHS, and I am highly qualified for this position because I have positions on the school board, a student body representative, and I even work in shadow for our local city attorney. All of which can provide me great guidance in this position. At BBS State, I attend the law school and 2 persuasive schools, which can help me persuade and defend our great state. But what really sets me apart from all these other great candidates is my passion. My passion and love for this position, this organization, and my pure and excitement for the Attorney General position. And I'll give you one statement. Ready? Everybody hop on the train and vote for Wayne.
Hello, men of BBS State. My name is Mahatma Singh, but that's kind of mouthful. It doesn't even know my name tag. You can all call me Matt. I won't stand here and talk to you about all my qualifications that I have for this position. Instead, I'll talk to you about us at BBS State. We all showed up here as strangers, none of us knowing each other, all on a clean slate. But now, only 4 days later, we are all brothers of the 73rd BBS State Convention. I am the city attorney of Fairchild, and under my rule it is state of Fair City. I ran for TA of Durkee, but I am no Harvey Dent. I won't be two-faced with you. I'm going to be straight and simple. On the first day here, I've already bled for BBS in a horrific diving for ultimate frisbee catch. I will bleed for you again. I will fight for BBS States. Unless it involves a belt cutting my groinal area, not a fun time. Vote for the men that you think can best protect and maintain the law of this wonderful state. I will advise the governor on statutes such as 1.24 about cell phone use. I think you will agree. I will help the district attorneys do their job no matter what they need. So what the heck? Vote for Manhattan.
Good. I'm going to say something and a lot of you are going to be surprised. I'm no leader. I'm not a great leader. I'm not Alexander the Great, Charlemagne, Martin Luther King Jr. Attorney General is not a leader. He is a man who believes in that flag back there and what it stands for. That not even government is above the law. That not even government can squander anything it believes. I will not let our government do that. I will keep them in line. No one is above the law, not me, not you, not anyone. A good friend of mine once told me that everyone has an opinion. We must expect that. But you must look through every opinion, through every side, through every fact to find the truth. I'm no politician. I'm no great leader. I know law. I believe in law. I believe in justice. That's all I do. Thank you, Stephen Chung.
Every single one of us was selected to be here because of a background of hard work and academic excellence. And while my background includes a substantial amount of legal practice, I've come to realize that doesn't really matter this week. This week is about learning to be better citizens and maximizing our potential. In order to make sure that all of us are able to do that, I will ensure that every single one of us earns equal protection under the law. The innocent will be protected. The guilty will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Justice will be served. For fairness, vote Joe Gaylor. For experience, vote Joe Gaylor. For voice cracks, vote Joe Gaylor.
So, alright, let's get a little hot in here. We are going to take a 2-minute recess from this. Hold on. 2 minutes, right outside, you can take a step off the fresh air, stay true for another 2 minutes. I'm going to ask that you bring everyone back inside. So, 2 minutes, guys.
I think, I don't know, yelling seems pretty effective so far, so.
Okay, because you could, I got this on for you, so.
Okay.
It's live.
Alright, I think we'll do that, but thank you.
I honestly didn't talk to you, it's representative.
Oh, alright.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll see you right ahead.
I think what we're gonna do, we're just gonna count that in the office after.
Yeah,
we'll set it up.
We'll set it up.
Good idea. It's kind of
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, sorry, I'll make that clear. No, sorry. I must apologize. I'm sorry for all the disturbances. Oh, no, that's fine. I'm getting all caught up here myself. No, I mean, with the people out in the crowd, they seem to not like the state trooper presence, especially mine, and if they continue to carry this on, oh shit, not another one.
We're going to have him come back in at 8:47. I'm just letting you know that.
Alright.
It's going to be just a little bit more than 2 minutes, but it's just the best way for us to wait.
3 minutes, perfect. Thank you.
How many arrests have you? None.
At least one so far,
Alright.
and I'm not happy about
Is everything going all right up here?
Yeah, it's
Alright,
fine.
that's good.
I think so.
You guys need any extra help with anything?
No, we're good.
Alright, it sounds good.
Yeah. There hasn't been any real disruptions.
Yeah.
What do you expect? People
Of course, people are
talking.
other than that occasional talking.
Yeah.
We're good then.
Alright, this is pretty good stuff. Pull a fast one on me. Hold the phone case. I was just gonna politely ask him to turn it off. Well, as soon as he, showed me it was a phone case, started laughing about it, and his entire row started laughing.
I don't think it's not that they don't like the presence. I think it's because they're 17-year-old boys.
Yeah,
who
well,
think it's funny.
they're gonna realize when shit hits the fan on
Yeah.
Thursday and Friday. They're gonna be running out of money real quick.
Oh, it's
yeah.
What was the time limit for the justices?
For the justices, a minute for Supreme Court justice.
Everyone thought it was 30 seconds.
Thanks.
Hey, it's gonna be amusing to me when I start issuing out, press.
It's going to be hectic.
Yeah, it's gonna be hectic for the state patrol and for the counties because what happens when guys run out of money? They're sitting in jail for the rest of the time.
Right.
Because they think it's funny. That's perfectly fine. They're gonna hit reality real quick, or their reality quick. And that's when the state and everything is set up. Oh, another thing. I don't. That justice should not repeal that cell phone law. I think that's just ridiculous.
What?
That one justice said he was going to repeal the cell phone law. I hope that was just a campaign.
I don't think he can do that, though. I don't think he can mess with
No, you can pass laws and legislation, but everything that's passed has to be cleared by the American Legion.
Yeah, go should make it.
I know the state troopers are working, but we should make an announcement on the microphone for people to come in as well.
So we're going to be coming back in soon, so state troopers in about a minute, please bring everyone back in. Thank you.
So, who's after the Secretary of State? After this?
Well, okay,
That's
bring
after
him in.
it goes to Treasurer and then
Bring
Secretary
him in,
of State.
Logan.
Yes.
And then we're into Lieutenant Governor.
Yeah, everyone's done questions back and we'll resume our speeches. We are well over halfway through, so we're doing fine on time.
We gotta go to a bank and do it. I think so. They just have to look for some.
I got a good idea for legislation. Everyone keep their game shirts on.
I had a couple of guys threatened me. I told one guy to get his shirt on, and he said, okay. Two was and a bunch of guys said get your shirts off. And one of them, the color lieutenant, took care of it. The other one, the other just took care of it. So it's like, really, leave your shirts on. Yeah, leave your shirts on. I don't care if you're fighting someone's in the orange pants.
As people are coming back in, we get the Secretary of State nominees up here as well, and line up behind the treasurers.
County treasurers are up here?
The state treasurers.
Secretary of State.
Can we get all Secretary of State nominees up to the front behind the treasurers?
I gotta go talk to people that might be a little late. Dollar council. Okay.
So the treasurers and Secretary of State nominees will each have a minute and a half to speak. We still need one more Secretary of State nominee for Secretary. Okay, thank you. These are your state treasurers.
So we want.
My fellow nationalists, my name is John Kilpatrick from the great county of Turkey, and I'm running for your state treasurer nominee. I can tell you that I'm the best qualified candidate for this position because I'm in NHS student council and have a 4.0 GPA, but I know that most of you have the same qualifications as me, if not more. So what makes me unique? What makes me any more qualified for this position than you guys? I believe it's because I go to Mercer High School. Mercer is either the second or smallest school in the state. There are 34 kids in my high school and 7 kids in my class. So ever since I started going to Mercer, I've lived and learned that every dollar makes a difference. I know how to keep a very tight and balanced budget with limited funds while also trying to satisfy everyone's needs. Last year as NHS treasurer, I took our NHS funds from a $300 debt to a $200 surplus selling popcorn and doing movie nights. $500 off the popcorn and movie nights. So as you can see, I'm really good with money and math. So please, vote for me, John Kilpatrick, as your nationalist nominee for state treasurer. John Kilpatrick, thank you and God bless.
By the time you're talking down here, here's the question. Thanks, guys. Hello, nationalists.
People look at my name tag and ask, "Hey, Bob, how come you wear a name?" Hearing this often, I've learned to casually turn to them and say, with 2 L's, my name would have been Hell. Usually that shuts them up pretty quickly. Obviously, there are some basic needs for a state leadership position. I've, taken government class and all that. I also have been our class president for 3 years and was recently elected for a 4th year. And I also have a position in the WASC Student Council State Governing Board. Basically, this means I hold one of 18 positions held by students in the state, and we attend all meetings and do, yes, parliamentary procedure, and I have done various leadership workshops through that. Obviously, the treasurer has specific needs as well, and I've completed Calc and was hired as a teller at the bank where I worked. As the student council treasurer for the last 2 years, I've also fixed our budget, which was $2,000 under zero. We are currently at above balance in just those 2 years. If you feel that I'm qualified for this position, I would ask kindly that right now you take out your pen and write down my name. Okay. I just want you to remember, I'm Mitchell with 1 L. My name doesn't end with Hell, and if you vote for me, neither will our state budget.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm James Groove from Carpenter County. My city is Knowles, and I'm running to be your state treasurer. I believe every candidate running here today has equal qualifications. We are all qualified to be here, and we are all leaders. But the reason I want to be your choice for state treasurer is because not only am I experienced, but I also have people skills. I've talked to numerous people in this room, and I believe that I have the experience and the people skills to please everybody in this room to the best of my ability. I will give 200% to complete the budget and keep it even, and hopefully give us some extra money to do things that we wouldn't be able to otherwise. Also, one final thing I'd like to share is I came to Baton Rouge State from a small city of Greenwood, and you have no idea where that is, so it is right here. And it is a town of 1,000 people, and I came here shy, timid, and just not knowing what to expect. But now that I've been here for a while, I'm able to stand up here and speak before you today. So please vote Chance for state treasurer. And in the great words of Mr. Wiley, don't be stupid. Take a chance. Vote for me.
This guy's from my school. Is it? Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Troy Howard, and I represent Walker County for a treasurer nomination. What are the traits of a good treasurer, and how does that separate from a great treasurer? I feel that these are experience, passion, and ambition. There is not another person in this room that is more passionate about finance than I am. I live it, breathe it. My dad is an investor, and my mom is an accountant. I own my own business called Troy Howard Enterprises LLC, which I started last summer. I am on my path to a finance degree at a local college. I'm a finance intern at Community First Credit Union for 2 years. On my first day, somebody cashed an $11,000 check and asked for small bills. I took second in state for finance at DECA in 2014. I'm the class representative of all 4 classes at Appleton West. There is not another person in this room that is more qualified and passionate about this position than I am. Also, it is about what you do, not what you say you can do. Thank you.
Josh Dennis. Standing up in front of you guys today, I'm actually really nervous. It shocks me because I've never really been nervous in front of groups of people before. But this is really nerve-wracking. And I think it's because you guys are considered to be the best of the best. Like, that's what we've been getting told all week, is that we're here because we've been nominated because we're leaders and we're all great people in our communities. And I think that it shouldn't be who's got the most qualifications, who's done the most in the past. When you look at who's trying the best, who's looking to succeed, and I just want to put my name out there, give me a chance, do my best to honor you guys, and keep everything fair and equal for all. Thanks, I'm Josh.
Moving on to Secretary of State nominees and Lieutenant Governor nominees. Can come up to the front, please. Secretary of State nominees have a minute and a half to speak.
Good evening, my fellow nationalists. My name is Gilbert Guerra, and I stand before you today to ask you for your nomination of me for the Secretary of State. The duties of this office require strong writing and organizing skills, which I meet. I have organizational experience as a city party campaign manager and secretarial experience as city clerk of Fairchild and county clerk of Durgate. I also scored a 36 on the reading portion of the ACT and a 34 on the English section. But we're all qualified for this position, so you're probably wondering what sets me apart. For my entire life, my defining quality has been my unwavering loyalty and dedication to my duties. I can be sick, tired, beat, and so sleep deprived that I hallucinate Hillary Clinton twerking, and I will still get the job done. If some hooligan from the Federalist Party comes off my right hand, I will look him in the eye, insult his mother, and continue writing with my left. Gentlemen, if you want someone great, vote Gilbert Guerra for Secretary of State.
Young people have so much more power than they tend to think to be able to affect politics. And if people will organize and get involved and go out and knock on doors, hand out leaflets, and make a change, then they can determine the future. That was said by the current Secretary of State, John Kerry. Just by being here with all of you, we are making a difference in determining the future of our fine state. I plan to make a difference by following in Secretary of State John Kerry's footsteps, and here I am. As many of you can see, I have lost my hair, unfortunately, to alopecia. And after that, I started doing extreme sports such as four-wheeling and dirt biking. I would always say, go big or go home before I make a run. Eventually, it turned into go bald or go home. I told myself the same thing when I arrived here Saturday. I challenged to go as far as I can. As the saying goes, you excel by doing things outside your comfort zone. I will not only excel in this position, but I will move forward confidently and professionally, knowing all of you have my back. Thank you, and vote Zachary Ryan for Nationalist Secretary of State.
Good luck.
When you vote for Zachary Davis, you are voting with the knowledge and the comfort that you can trust your state government. I am a qualified, organized, and motivated individual. Secretary of State is a position that will require me to put forth my full effort to keep the state running smoothly and to its full potential. I promise you that I will do this to the best of my ability. Davis. It's a short last name, but it comes from someone who's going to accomplish big things. I don't know all of you, but I do know that with the right organization and with the right state leadership, this Bad Boy State session can accomplish more than any Bad Boy State session ever has or ever will. I will work along closely with the other elected officials to ensure that all state materials are managed properly and to the benefit of all citizens. If you want a motivated, trustworthy, and resourceful Secretary of State, vote for me. My name is Zachary Davis. I am 6 feet 7 inches tall. Nobody else can bring our party or our state up to that level. Thank you.
Good evening, guys, engineers, medical counselors, Big K, White K, we love you. I'm going to start with first something that I thought was crucial in my running for this position. I was thinking, why should I run for this? What do I want to accomplish in running for this? And as we all know, in a political position, your purpose and your goal is something that everybody should know. I thought that collaborative leadership would be important, something, we all need to see all the positions as important, but I think something that will make our party strong and help us succeed in the state, and be a very effective state government, would be collaborative leadership, which means that I don't feel incompetent of other offices. Some people are secretary, all they do is play. They're just the people who they have good penmanship, and that's another skill. And I don't think that's true. I think that being able to fill multiple offices with competent people is effective when you have a strong core of people with skill. And in this position, you need leadership, election organizational skills, as you can see in your manual. This past spring, I actually helped organize events for Scott Walker in hometown, served him waffles. That was pretty cool. So, waffles, that's right. I served Scott Walker waffles and organized his get-together and also went to fishing with him. I thought that was pretty fun. It gave me an experience to really test myself and see how to do logistics. And I think that I can organize all the bills that come through the House, make them accountable for both the people that made them and the citizens that they expect. Get that all to you guys, and for you to vote for me, please. I'll do a good job by you. Hope you trust me. My name is David O'Connor from Walker County. Please give me your vote.
Hey guys, my name is Austin Glanzer. As Secretary of State, I feel like I'm going to take some freaking awesome notes. My mom was a secretary. I know some really attractive secretaries, you know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed the movie The Secretary. That horse gets me every time. My favorite character on The Office is Pam, you know what I'm saying? There was a wise man named Patrick Star that once said, I want vote, you want vote, he, she, we all want vote. I'm going to make sure that our state want vote is the best. So, my name is Austin Glanzer, and you can't spell Austin without U-S-A. 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 I thought I could know. I've always wanted to do that for my dreams. Thanks.
I've never been in front of a crowd this big, so I want to take a selfie quick. This is really cool. It's part of my speech. Part of my speech. Stevenson, and we're to Thompson, we're to Howe. Hey guys. Alright. If I learned a few things since I've been here at Boise State, it's that food is very good, and I am not nearly as qualified as most of these people. I think my cumulative 3.2, I've never been a secretary of any club in my life, but this job really appeals to me. I'm the city clerk, so I like taking notes. It's pretty fun. Alright, well, what was I going to say? I like to listen, and listening is important when you're a secretary, and I'm good at it. And I just want to point out, I am now over 6'7". Alright.
I'm Drill Bear, and I'm running for the Secretary of State. All right, I'm going to need everybody to please rise.
Ben.
All right, come on, everyone up. This is where I'm welcome you. Left side, I'm going to need you to stomp twice, like that, all right? And after the left side stomps twice, I'm going to need the right side here to clap. All right? And I want you to repeat that over and over. The streets gonna see a big man someday. Your big dish with your kick and all over. Today. I want you to remember, Jerry Davis, Secretary of State, thank you for your time.
It was very cool.
Equal to get the lieutenant governor speeches.
Seeing as I just Jennifer Lawrence all over the stage, I think I'm going to keep it short today. Not to make you sing a song or anything. I'm Jason from Smith, and I am running for lieutenant governor. I feel all of us are well qualified for this position. I guess it's just personal preference of who you want. And seeing as I'm the first lieutenant governor to give a speech, I would like to move a motion to end the meeting. All right, that's it for me. Thanks.
The chair is not recognizing any motions. Sorry.
I didn't know that I'd have an awesome city with awesome citizens and live in an awesome county. I also didn't know that everyone from Bad Boy State would be so welcoming and cool to everything that we do. I've come to realize that staying in front of the system manual is true. A week to change a lifetime. I've only been here for half a week and my lifetime has already changed. As Lieutenant Governor, I will make sure that every Bad Boy will be duly represented, and I know parliamentary procedure, so I can easily run meetings in the Senate. I've talked to some of you guys and hope to get to know more of you, so Bad Boys, help me make my experience even better as a Bad Boy, so I can help make yours better. Earl Barker for Lieutenant Governor.
city of Knowles in Carpenter County, and I want to start tonight with a theme that was mentioned at the General Assembly on Saturday, and has helped me guide through the past few days here at Badger Boys State. It goes, always reach for your goals, no matter how vague, and never worry about failing, because it happens. I hope this message has had as great an impact on all of you as it has had on me, and that we can use this to achieve greatness together in our future. Every one of us possesses signs of great intelligence and leadership. After all, that is why we are here this week. But some may ask, why are we qualified for Lieutenant Governor? I'd be honored to take this position and support the governor's platform. I'm excellent at trying to figure out what best benefits the majority of us. I would work with the governor and other elected officials to select the best appointments to office. Seeing as though we do not have an immense amount of time on Friday, I would love to hear opinions of small ordinances that could be passed to better the life here at Badger Boys State. With everything I do, I would also love to incorporate a little bit of fun into this position, as that is what allows us to keep making the lifelong friendships that we have already started forming. With all this being said, please place your check next to Brian Lally on your ballot form. Vote for Brian and we'll be fine. Thank you.
Hey guys! Oh, geez, that's enough. I'm Alex from Lafayette, Paulette. Can't get that. My speech tonight has been totally screwed up by two facts. One, everyone here is bored out of their minds. Not going to prove that everyone is bored. So I'm going to be quick. And two, the guy behind me has a better beard. Yeah. But you know, I want to be lieutenant governor, and I feel like I'd be good at it. Mostly because, I'm kind of lazy, but I like to have fun and work hard when I need to. And lieutenant governor, you can pretty much be lazy until you need to. Because, we only step in if the governor dies, commits a felony, can't perform their duty, or if they're not qualified. And we pick qualified governors, and I really hope that none of them die. So, I think I'll wrap it up. Remember, tomorrow, Alex Brand, Lieutenant Governor, 2K14. Oh yeah, hello America!
Alright guys, well my name is from the city of Blaine, Cameron County, and from Marathon High School. There guys. And I guess having a beard doesn't really make you qualified, but it kind of helps, I suppose. So I want you to think about something, because it's a favorite quote of mine. There's a quote that says, those who say they can, and those who say they can't, are both usually right. Now while you're here, I don't know if you guys have done anything to challenge yourself. I know a lot of you have run for a lot of positions, and a lot of you have gotten one. I've also gotten one, but I thought it'd be a better challenge for myself to go for lieutenant governor. So, in saying that, I either think you guys are going to vote for me, or you're not. But remember, the guy with the best beard, he's got a shot. So thank you. Going on to the Caribbean 2014.
Hello gentlemen, my name is Sean Horner from Bashford in Mitchell County, and I'm running for Lieutenant Governor. Matty Stepanek once said, when there's teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. I want this party to be a team, a band of brothers, working together, collaborating, passing bills, and creating new laws. While here at Badger State, I participate in classes such as leadership, parliamentary procedure, and lobbying, which I feel are all important classes for this position. I, Sean Horner, plan to fulfill my duties with good character, honesty, integrity, and heart. The Lieutenant Governor is responsible for appointing a Senate chaplain, 2 sergeant at arms, and a secretary of the Senate. And I will only choose the best, because you expect and deserve the best. Ultimately, this position isn't about me. It's about each and every one of you, the people of this great nationalist party. And I want to be the guy, the candidate that you can all believe in, but the decision is solely up to you. So I ask you, when you go to your city tomorrow, I ask that you vote for the best person for the job. And it would be an honor if you voted for me, Sean Horner, for Lieutenant Governor.
Picture yourself in a park. When you look around, what do you see? I see a world in constant motion. Everyone busy with their own lives, and me standing in the midst of it. For the past 17 years of my life, I've been striving to improve first myself, and secondly others. Everything I am and ever will become has revolved around improving myself so that I can exert an influence on those around me. This is something I have always had a drive for since a very young age. I never really understood why, but I knew I wanted to become someone who individuals could look up to. I see a world of possibilities ahead of everyone. Whether they see it or not, they have something to offer this world that no one else has. With that being said, that is why I want to represent the Nationalist Party as Lieutenant Governor. Sure, I could have listed my numerous activities, volunteering, clubs, sports, grades, and so much more, but is that really going to tell you what my true purpose of becoming Lieutenant Governor is? Most likely it won't include my full story, because you could pick any individual who has everything that qualifies them on a resume, but it isn't going to be useful if they don't put what they have learned into the lives of others. Now, I just have one question for you. When you look around, what do you see? Thank you, and I hope you consider me, Colton Clement, as your Lieutenant Governor.
And our final speeches of the day are gubernatorial candidates, so every gubernatorial candidate can come up to the front of the stage, please. Still need one more candidate, should be one more. Each candidate will have 2 minutes to speak.
Hello. Okay. So, there's been a slight issue with my speech. How many speeches have we had tonight? Close to 100? Good amount? Fair amount? I don't know. But just about everything in the speech has been said, so I'm just going to make a quick statement. I had this before, so don't get mad if I say anything anybody else said. Might be coincidence, but hey, if you got the same ideas, vote for me. So, like I said, my name's Brett Ward, and it's R, not B, like Brett means Brett. So, anyways, I'm not from Nelson, and I'm not from Cameron. We kind of got assigned that. But, you know, we all are actual Badger State citizens. We all live in the Badger State, so, like, everybody's similar there. Then, I got some experience, like, I've been an FFA officer for the last 5 years, and that's going to help some. stuff. List goes on, just like everybody else. But those are just things that say you should vote for me. But I'm gonna say why you should actually vote for me. Like, first act is governor, get some ice cream in that food court. It's hot days, 90 degrees, that's what it feels like at least. Get some nice, cool, refreshing ice cream. That'd be awesome, hey, right? Yeah. Get some, hey, anybody else got any ideas? I'd listen. Just come to me, especially if you vote for me. Then I'm all in favor. What else? I got some leadership experience, like I said, I can listen. I just want to be fair. If anybody got anything, just come to me. Please vote for me. Hey, remember, ice cream, I got experience. Yeah, so I think that's it. So I'm on board. Vote for me for governor, please. Thanks.
Just keep it in stopwatch because the timer might make noise. I don't know if that.
I am named Cyril of Mitchell County, and I'd like to tell you that I'm a lot like most of you here. But at the same time, I'm different. I'm different than each and every one of you. I'm different than each of these candidates standing up here by me. I may have strong credentials, just like my opponents, but I'm still unlike them. You see, I might not have the greatest stature up here. I'm probably not even the most book smart of us. And I'm definitely not the best looking out of all of us. But I do have a few factors. I have a very high drive for this job. But more importantly, I have the heart and the soul and the want and the potential to be your governor. What matters most for us and for our nominee for governor is that he wins. I know what it takes to win a campaign, as I helped campaign for current U.S. Senator when they entered offices. You know, the way I see it is, our state is like a car. There are so many different pieces that make up the entire vehicle. Each piece plays its own specific role, and without each piece, the car won't function properly. Each one of us is a piece in that car, what we call Badger State. Whether we see ourselves as a big piece or a little piece, we are necessary to the greater whole of our state. I believe I have found my role, my piece in this state, and that would be as the governor. Now, I'm not going to lie. No matter what we choose, no matter who we choose, this race will be difficult. But I believe that with me as our governor, we can overcome this challenge and move this car, our beautiful state, forward. So choose me, Ian Cyril, as your governor.
Good evening, everyone. All right, now I want you to remember my name. This is Andrew Benson. I want to take the time to say I put on my best clothes for you guys, so I hope you appreciate it. Yeah. All right, now back to the serious stuff. Today I come pleading and requesting for your support. Not begging, because begging is the new always. All the people here are great men. We've all been at every club and every leadership role. So what sets me apart? Two things: resilience and proof. I've served as a leader to both my county and my party. I don't give up, and I won't stop after this. I'm striving to be the best of the best of the best. I will be a friend as well as an officer of the state. Trust in me, and we can work together to provide the best house for not just nationalists, but federalists as well. We have the potential to be the best BBS in all of history if we take the time to work together. Elect me to be your nominee, and together we will take the BS out of BBS. We will.
Thank you.
Alright, the Scholastic Aptitude Test, also known as the SAT, was distributed at 8 a.m. on a bright Saturday morning almost 2 weeks ago from today. For those of you who don't remember or know the question, it was about character. Does one's character truly make him or her successful? My answer? A simple yes. Character is what makes someone unique. Good morning, or good evening, gentlemen. My name is Andrew Bryce. I am from Portland, Wisconsin. I would like to represent the Nationalist Party and become your governor. I would like to tell everyone a couple things on character that qualifies me for governor. I failed and succeeded many times in my life. Going back a few years, my relay team lost the state championship. We took second. We lost by 1/100th of a second. We were like deer in headlights, and we couldn't believe it. 5 years later, we had another opportunity, and we won. Two of these members are here in the audience today, Ben Madigan and Will Haven over here. This has shaped my character tremendously. Never give up, and never lose faith in yourself or your team. Going away from this, I'd like to mention that I earned my Eagle Scout a few months ago after 5 years of dedication, hard work, and leadership. I went to major corporations and raised $2,700 and reroute an entire concession stand. I led over 30 volunteers for weeks. 180 hours of time was put into this, and it shaped my character, making me the hardworking, dedicated, motivated leader I am today. This experience proves my leadership and potential and why I am your guy for the job. As governor, I promise to fulfill any desires of any of the Badger boys. I'll let everyone remember me as the guy from Poland, not from murals or bathtubs. I am Andrew Bryce. Vote for me, 2014 Badger State Governor. Thank you.
For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Angel Ramirez. I come from my mother's womb, and I'm running for your state governor. As these fine candidates came up here and incorporated beliefs in their speeches about their opponents, including myself, not being the best candidate, I would like to state my beliefs that each and every one of you are no lesser than anyone here, and that I consider myself no better than you, but a person for and of you. Running for governor, I understand all the positions that I have to do, such as appointing the right people to executive positions, supervising them, representing each and every one of you to the best of my ability, and more. I expect you to expect nothing less than 110% of my efforts. I stand on very strong morals of brotherhood. We are all part of the 73rd generation of this fraternity of Badger Boy State. We are not only friends, but brothers. For those who know me, know I accept no handshakes, only hugs. I want great friendships made based on camaraderie. I want everyone to lead with lifelong friends. All of you raise your city or county symbols in the air right now. Go ahead, lift them up. I want to cut down barriers. So now everybody, stick a fist in the air for me right now. These fists signify unity among all nationalists, and I promise you, vote me, you will have fun symbols, a fun week, rewarding friendships, and the best experience of your life. A rendition that resonates with me about you, on a poem from Robert Frost, describes my faith about each and every one of you. You have already been the road less traveled by. You have encountered barriers knocking you down, and as you walk into blinding lights signifying struggle for each and every one person here, I promise if you continue to follow the light, the reward will be more than you can imagine. For all my angels in the outfield, please stand up, spread your wings,
we be here today, if we believe in a candidate that we know is going to win, I encourage each and every one of you to campaign for that candidate. Talk to Kirkland Johnson, who will be setting up our state party headquarters in the building of the Ross building. Please campaign for your candidate. Campaign for him hard. Campaign against the federal campaign for the entire Bakersfield state. It is our duty to vote and to vote for the best candidate. Thank you all. Have a nice night.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Everyone,
Hold on, everyone. Hold on. I apologize. One moment.
Ben, can you just remind Dodge County they need to stay with their counselors?
Okay, Dodge County, you're going to have to remain here with your counselors and clean up the assembly hall.
meaning we finish dismissing this is considered a party.
Real quick, the chair is now accepting motions to adjourn the meeting.
Move to adjourn!
All you did is give a majority vote.
Can we not count out loud?
Yeah. Just pile it in a pile of 100.
I got you. What?
Anthony. What was his name?
Anthony.
God,
Anthony.
He had soul.
Campaign manager?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Alright, what? Alright, so when would campaign materials be available? And would we be campaigning for this, or will we just be campaigning?
Right now we have
for the state. Just for the state. So
Right.
once these are done.
Primary elections are going to be tomorrow at 12:30. So you have the rest of tonight and tomorrow to campaign for your candidate that you believe is best. Okay?
Alright.
Okay, and then after primary elections, there will be one candidate for each position, except for Supreme Court, there will be 7. Then, at that point, everyone in the Nationalist Party has one candidate that they can support. So I encourage every single one in the Nationalist Party to back a Nationalist Party candidate. And general elections are going to be on Thursday at 11:30, so you have until then to sway the Federalists from voting for their candidates.
Well, hey,
Vote
thank you very
nationals.
much, man. Yep.
Yep.
Well, there I got 1,000 right here.
Okay, I got the 500.
Alright, I'm gonna put this into a stack like that. I mean, roughly, they kind of stick together.